Alright, I think we're finally going here.
Alright, so before we get started, I'm just letting everyone know that it's Master Loop today. So if you have any complaints, let me know. The way I'm going to be doing gear is generally whoever it's the biggest upgrade for, and then after that, whoever, if it's tier, who benefits the most based off that spreadsheet, and who's going to make the most use out of the gear, like who eye level increases actually make the most sense for. But with all that said, tonight I'm going to try to make a focus on, or put an emphasis on mechanics, so that we can save some time on the weekend. And hopefully you've read the little doc that I made, and I've also made RT notes, and I guess just open those throughout the night.
That doc is fantastic for you guys that didn't read it. It breaks it down very simply based on what you're doing, and you know, you really can't mess it up if you're going by that.
And I think when we go to Heroic and Mythic, we would just add the Heroic mechanics to Mythic mechanics and just build off of what's already there, so yeah. But, so this fight, as far as this goes, the main mechanic is a Spire, which spawns on ranged, and you need these Spires to deal with other mechanics. So there's a couple mechanics that break the Spires. Bringing the tank, or bringing the boss over the Spires will automatically break them. If you get a Comet, which makes a green circle around your character, and then hits the ground, if you're standing on a Spire, that'll break the Spire. There's another ability called Shattering Star. It puts an arrow on you, and after a certain amount of time, a ball will shoot at you from the boss in a line, and will break any Spires in between you and the boss. You do want to hit a couple Spires, because if the ball goes unsoaked by Spires, it does lethal damage to the raid. If Spires soak it, it does reduce damage. The final ability that we have to deal with on normal is Infernal Burning, which is like Echoes of the Void on Tyke, so when he starts casting that, everyone just has to run behind the Spire. I've put everyone in groups, so check your group. If you're not in a group, let me know. Melee healers, so Holy Paladins and Mistweaver monks can stand in melee. The tanks have a tank swap ability, and you'll get a debuff like a Xavius thing. When that goes out, you just have to run out of the, make sure no one's in the AoE, and when that happens, just call for Dispel. I think I had Aerithel assigned to do that. And I don't think we have the lava mechanic in the quadrant, so I guess we'll just talk about that on the weekend, but yeah.
Yeah, lava's not on normal.
So I'm just going to do a ready check to see if everyone's here. And let me know if you have any questions. We're going to be listing on full.
We're taking them right there.
Yeah.
Turn away from the raid, or does it matter?
I think typically you'll have them turn towards X, that way melee can just kind of run.
Okay.
I think what for heroic is important to keep them in one spot. Normal it's a little less, but yeah, I think you basically grab them and then that's about it. So you go during false sleep tanking.
Yeah, I'd like everyone to treat mechanics like they would be lethal, so try to do them right. Don't really worry about your DPS. If you try to parse on normal, I'm going to make fun of you, so.
If I'm not mistaken, doesn't like the core of the room gets flooded with like some kind of green shit, and then we gotta turn them into circular motion over time, periodically over the fight?
It's heroic.
Yeah, it's just heroic.
Oh, it's heroic. It's not for here normal.
Mm-hmm.
But for heroic, you could look at where the pools are at four corners of the room, and that's where the fail will be coming from at certain points.
All right, cool. All right.
It's the biggest thing for all the DPS. Just don't. You only have to take one thing into the pillars. Everything else you gotta make sure is away from the pillars, because they'll destroy the pillars, and you need to hide behind them to the mechanics. So yeah, that's about it.
Alright, if no one has questions, we're on tanks. This one's pretty simple. It's just a complete single target.
My specialty.
Alright, let's see if we can do this.
What do you want me to lust?
I got it.
Excellent.
The fuck is Netherwinds?
That
nice.
bro. Good job.
God, now what am I running away from? Oh, crashing comet. Oh, that makes the pillar. Oh.
Shattering star. Stand behind 2. Give comments
Didn't
out.
catch that part.
Good job.
Oh god, that does no damage. Unnormal.
Got it.
That's what we have healer cooldowns assigned for.
Try to stay close to your markers, guys. Get out with comments.
I would. I didn't see my name on the note.
Burning in 2, go to the spires. Okay, go back to your marker. Tom, just go to start.
Alright.
Get comments out.
We just need to angle him up against where we can't fall down.
Oh, it's not when... Oh, that's just the dot. Okay, it was just a coincidence that I got a pillar on me. Alright. I got it. I got it.
I tried.
It's okay, I knew I was gonna die. The first person. The first death of the X-Pack.
Burning in 10.
I think I'm definitely gonna switch to DPS, I think.
Get to the spires.
Uh-oh.
Tom.
Dead.
Oh, he's dead. I'm sorry, guys.
It says I don't have line of sight. Standing right on him.
I'll try.
Yeah,
There we go, I got him.
Lava's nasty. I didn't even know you could fall into it.
Just adjust, try and stay in the same positions relative to the boss. Get counts out.
Looks like I need crashing comet on grid.
Right now. Oh, my bad.
Oh wait, this is the thing. Why does it tell me to run away?
Still like
The
that
crashing
thing
comet.
helpful.
Need to turn that off.
Yeah, essences
Did
are
it.
getting ready.
Ooh, 4. That's nice. Ooh, a new AP. Are we gonna have to listen to Illidan and Maeve fight each other this whole raid?
Let's see, I don't think I'm gonna roll. And go off.
Just as she did in the cathedral.
No.
By the way, whoever
Good
is
quest.
in charge, I'm back to Marks, so I'll be running as Marks as soon as he's
Oh, hooray!
Okay.
Oh, that's right, I need to add. There's a crashing
Join
comet.
Ben back.
Yeah, we'll see.
Let's see, status. This.
I mean, there are some fights where I may have to switch back and forth, but I'll be maining as Marks.
Comet.
Be warned. The demons will stop at nothing to prevent your advance.
30 AP and freaking.
You can sense
That's
one of
nice.
the Legion's masters working to reanimate the avatar of Sargeras.
Forgot that I have to actually sleep on the boss.
Infuse that husk with the
Oh,
dark
I should probably get that
dragon's
quest.
power.
Forgot about that.
Do not know
Was there a
whether
quest down there?
any
Oh,
force
yeah.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
this
it's,
world will stop it.
Just like earlier ones,
Then we have
last
no
two.
time to lose.
Probably take one for normal heroic and then mythic.
Use the pillars
David
of
could either way.
I
don't get to use it much.
Because that one time you used it on Augur scared the shit out of me.
This is just a trash pool, right? This is the eyeball? Or am I crazy?
Yes, it is a trash ball.
Does anyone want the chest for transform?
I could use it for vendors fight.
Rez the Tom Watch? Tomb Watch.
Tomb Watcher.
Oh.
As in he watches tombs.
So dumb.
Nah,
Sorry.
that does look like it's saying something else.
Well, I was looking at my bar, not the actual mob, and I was like, that doesn't make sense.
Break the body, and the spirit follows.
There's not much trash in here. I like that.
There'll be some in a little bit. This one, there's gonna be a lot of trash to pull later.
Oh, I just realized I should probably stay healing so I can get used to debuffs and stuff. Oh well, that's, I don't know, that's okay. I'll deal with it.
Yeah, Ginger, I should have some.
Let me respond to
Yeah, you trade me some?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you saw him.
Oh, Ilnati, I was just doing Master Loot just based off of biggest upgrade, and then tiers just based off of that spreadsheet that I posted in Raid discussion.
He's not in here.
I responded.
Okay.
Rage so I can see it.
You got more than 10, Gil?
Sorry, that's all I got.
Is there an outside place here, hopefully, down the road?
I can summon you back, though, if you want to go hard.
That's right. I'll just use what I got for the time being. I didn't realize I didn't have pots.
What do you need? Prolonged power?
Yeah.
Oh, I got some prolonged power.
Yeah, I've got some of that too. I didn't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Didn't realize I only had 3 coming into the raid.
Who was that?
I got him.
Oh.
Man, it's not prepared. Minus 50 DKP.
I'm talking about. I bought the wrong ones for Mark, so there you go. I bought prolonged power like I was doing.
I had tons of it. Maybe it's in my bank. Oh yeah, they're in my bank. Yep. That's where they all are. Oh, I'm fine now.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna stay
I
healing
got like
so I can get
1,000
used to all the
plus
fights.
powers.
I think that'll be
They're all in my bank. That's why
more
I don't have
important than viewers having something to do. Okay, so I should probably just refresh myself. I have so many boss things in my head. Press your actions, get the Legion, now transferring buffets to prison. These abilities from strike players.
So this is basically a 2-world fight, and up here there's 2 bosses, Atrigan and Belak. Belak can't be tanked or moved, so the person tanking them is just going to bring Atrigan on top of Belak. They have 2 main abilities. Atrigan has Bonesaw, which is a whirlwind, and when that goes out, right before that goes out, actually, the person tanking up here is going to want to bring Atrigan to the right and just kite the Bonesaw. When Bonesaw is channeling, no one wants to attack Atrigan, or you'll be building up the main resource in this fight, which is Torment, and when you get 100 Torment, you do no damage, so you want to minimize the amount of Torment you get throughout the fight. Belek has a similar ability called Fell Squall. Same idea, you don't want to stand near him, and the tank wants to move Atrigan away, and you don't want to attack Belek. The way you deal with Torment, or reduce your Torment, is by hitting your extra action button. That sends you to an underworld, where the tank is going to go down with a healer at the very least. So when a tank goes down, call that out, and anyone else with Torment above 50 is going to go down as well. When that happens, everyone's going to DPS the ad. the Adros orbs, and each orb reduces your torment by 35. Once you get to 0 torment, you can come back up. There's a debuff that the boss puts on everybody called Echoes. This causes you to take torment stacks over time. If you get them, just run to one of the world markers, and there's a healer assigned to each one. Make sure you're not standing near. If you're in an 8-yard radius, you'll get splashed with torment. Range just has to loosely stack, and everyone's just kind of AFK DPSing otherwise. So if there's no questions, we're on tanks.
You can pretty much just have a tank down in that zone pretty much the whole time, and then the tanks can just talk like, oh, I need to come up, or I need to go where one person's going to have to go down. Then they can just kind of switch spots. But as long as the tank's down there smacking that guy, when everyone goes down, there'll be already orbs there. So it's basically kind of just helping a down group. This would seem to work out well.
I wasn't sure how complicated it would be, but
it's not too bad. Did it last night, and I guess Has couldn't come tonight. But all it is, tanks, just one tank would say, "Hey, I'm almost full hatred or whatever," and then the Has would come up, and then the other tank would go down, and they just did back and forth. It was pretty easy. It was just making sure that the other tank got the aggro before the other guy went down. That was it.
Okay, so I guess we'll just do it that way. I guess we'll just have Char go down first. And do you need a healer down there with the tank initially, or?
I don't know. I guess I'll yell if I start getting smacked in the face.
It doesn't hurt all that much.
Okay.
Like it's pretty weak. Probably for heroic, but yeah, one of the healers just keep an eye on the tank. He's getting really low. Me pop down, heal him up a little, and come back up.
Thinker, you can be the healer that changes since you don't have a spell.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, if you just get over 50 torment or 85 torment, then just go down and get orbs if you're a DPS or a healer.
Okay, 85 torment, extra action button. Heal people.
Alright, let me get the...
Spell people.
Sorry, Shard. You want to get, I'll just listen, Romy. Do you want to get, you get Belial, and I'll get the other. How about that? Check.
Oh, Belial doesn't move. You just take the other guy on top of him. He doesn't have an aggro table. You just cast to him whenever he wants.
I just crashed.
I'm lagging as well.
Oh no.
What ability from Balak needs to be interrupted from time to time?
It's
I DC too.
Pangs of Guilt, and I have people assigned, so.
Okay. Alright.
Who's gonna cast that?
Belek.
Okay.
Yeah, the cage. I think a number of people got disconnected from Blizzard Battle.net too.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah, that was just a straight bump to desktop, so I'm back.
I'll switch going to.
Anyone else's Battle.net crash?
No.
Yep.
Ginger's off art, but...
Thinking I still have internet here.
It's just Battle.net. Yeah, I think internet just crashed for them.
So we're waiting on Crixus and Ginger. Is anyone else offline?
Assume I'm still good since I'm typing in Balnet Whispers.
Yeah, I'm seeing in general chat that a lot of people just got bumped off.
I had to remember my own login stuff. It's been so long.
Well, you don't have a retinal scanner?
No. I have Authenticator and all that stuff. So I put in my credentials just for the regular login page, and it says you've been disconnected again.
Yeah, that's what it's saying for me too.
Must be that tropical shitstorm.
Tropical? Tropical.
The topical shitstorm.
Yeah, man, is shit hitting your fan yet?
There's nothing on my fan currently.
Well, don't be shitting on your fan. That's kind of weird.
I'm to get some wine, team.
So when do they start casting these kinds of guilt?
It's just periodic throughout the fight.
Basically, for DPS, one little thing is you're going, and also for ranged, you can DPS them both, whatever, have dots on both of them. But as soon as the one guy's doing his little spin bone storm, you gotta get off him quick because you're gonna get your hatred all the way at the top, or whatever the heck it is called, and then you'll have to go down more often. You're gonna lose DPS. So then when the other guy is doing his like AOE thing, you can't DPS him. Dots that are currently on him are fine, just don't reapply anything to him. So it's just kind of controlling your DPS a little bit so you don't have to be going down all the time.
It doesn't really matter who we start with at the start, though, right?
No, they just do their own little thing, and especially if you're range, this is actually pretty darn easy. Only thing you have to worry about is the little purple orb thing. When you get it, it slows you, and you have to.
I don't know why the note keeps.
It looks bad. So.
Okay, I'm doing iron. Just going back. I think it marks them.
Some backups that weren't actually in here, so if you can double check the note for the interrupts. And if you're the main interrupter and you go down, just call it out in Discord so the backups know.
Yeah, interrupts is important. I always forget about that since I can't really do it. I keep on trying, I can't. I don't know. Is it only just me and Ginger?
Yeah, it is.
I would say just go ahead and go. I want everyone else wait for me.
Alright. I'll text them.
Alright.
Brutes, can you take Ginger's backup?
Is this the thing I'm dispelling? Quick shadow damage. This is why new raids are terrifying. I theoretically know what I'm supposed to do with all the abilities, I just don't know which abilities are what. I don't think I killed anybody, so.
Hatred, and then bow down whenever it gets high enough, right?
Yeah, tell me first so I can pop out.
Switch to Ash again.
What am I running away from?
Now.
Make sure you're not in that green circle.
Oh. Panic because it said I will die.
Bones on 7.
But I only had like 40.
Bring Atrigan away. Everyone get ready to swap the Bella.
Just get me back out of here.
Get out Bella.
Sure, how do you get out of here?
Extra.
Get to 0 torment first, Lena.
Oh, okay.
Pick up the orbs.
I got it now, sorry.
They'll swell on 2. Switch to Atrigan.
And I got one shot.
Coming up.
Everything's running at me.
Ouch.
Spell roaming on Star.
Bones on.
Do we have a tank downstairs or?
No.
Another no.
How many stacks do we need to take, Bros?
Sorry, say that again?
How many stacks is too many to take?
I'm not actually sure at the moment.
I have 7 right now.
I'm full, Char, whenever you're ready.
Yep, going up.
Going down.
Oh, I see. You're downstairs. I don't think there's a healer down there right now, so I'd say 7 is probably the limit.
I'm at 10 now, and Mirror's in here.
Okay.
Yeah, that dot will eventually kill you. So get your stuff and get out of there.
It let me in, correct? Just try again.
Yeah, I'm logging in at the same time.
I know, I think it kicked me out.
Probably won't allow me to actually get into the instances, guys.
No, I can't.
Let me know when you need to swap, Char.
Yeah, I said. Sorry, you probably can hear me because more people were talking at once.
Swapping now?
Yeah.
Coming up. Got it.
Oh god. I see you casting.
On Atrigan.
So there's Trank during this out. No one else need Trank on this fight.
Swap ready. Squall's done. Bone Saw's about to happen.
Let me know when you're ready.
Swap the Belloc.
Going down.
Good hit evidence.
Into spell, Gal.
Spell Skull in 15. Spell Skull in 10.
I need balls.
Start bringing Atrigan away.
Oh, Fell Squall was not what I thought it was. Oh, there it is. There we go. It was what I thought it was.
Popping can.
Hey, coming. Fine. You let me know sooner than that? I mean, it's got like a 5-second travel time.
Spell roaming on Star. Don't attack
You went down healers.
You know, I can tank inside of this. Do you want me to? I can give him one spot and tank this.
You get Torment, that's the thing. So, you know, if you get
Oh, I'm the worst. Everything makes sense. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die, Shark. Save me.
Oh god, I got slashed.
Oh, you didn't get rid of your torment when you were down?
I did. But I ate his bone for 10 minutes. Hot. And that's why you don't do that.
This fight is gonna be it's gonna be a treat on heroic and I don't understand why it told me to run away during this. I mean, I haven't changed my DBM settings at all, but do you take less damage the further away you are?
On Belloc.
Come down. Come up, brother.
Coming. Gross. Taunted.
Make sure you don't get hit by them leads them too, guys.
This is a fun fight.
Yeah, it looks great from the floor.
Get him.
Oh, too funny.
Yeah, Tear Helm.
Oh, look at that 920 time forge.
I guess I'm just doing another piece. I'm definitely rolling on this boss. Oh, artifact power. This is like the one boss I want to loot from. I want that trinket.
It shatters the bonds of fate that seek to crush us all.
An awful roll.
Alright, I have no idea where we go from here.
920 Titan Forge, nice.
going to Harjatan next. I am Gel.
Do you have a link?
Yeah.
Talk about some boring loot, huh?
Did nobody get tier?
I bonus rolled non-tier.
Yeah, me too.
It's probably take a little for the council to figure stuff out.
There is no council, only Zool.
Sure, you get hit for like 6.2 mil.
Yeah, full tournament. GG.
I was sitting there, and right as you died, I was like, I'm dead. I was getting to the fucking eclipse of my damage, and I'm like, yep.
You understood my use of the
I'll make a note here.
We're going
What the
down.
heck was that ability called?
Does anyone want the shoulders for transmog? The
I would,
905.
dummy.
You do?
Yeah.
What am I looking for here? This.
He loves her transmog.
I do.
Fell Squall. This is maybe cooldown. Doesn't really matter on normal, but I'll make a note anyway.
Oh, sorry, Tanks. I had Haroon on taunt. I don't know if that's fucking you up. The first two.
That's why Shark kept dying. You should apologize.
I'm sorry, Shark.
Way to go, Haroon.
I turned it off halfway through the fight. I don't know if that made any difference or not. I'm sorry.
Can you roll for transmog? It's just you and Mira, it looks like.
Bam!
Just realized the problem we're going to have with having a druid tank in this instance.
It's too OP.
Nah, the wet fur smell is going to be pretty much all the time.
Xeno's got upgrades. His fur does not get wet.
Was he take a baby seal and rub it over him, like to get ready for the raid?
See, you see, he's fully bubbled. Water can't get in that bubble.
Yeah.
How hard is normal kill Jade in comparison to the rest of the raid?
Relative. I think it's a little harder.
I only got into phase 2. This was towards the end of the night. We didn't really have time, but not too bad. We need to make sure tanks need to get that cataclysm thing. And the range will have to rotate for the other soaks.
No offense, but don't tell me what to do, okay?
Offense taken. Is offense taken.
Alright, let's see what I'm doing here. Start recording. Give myself a refresher on this boss.
I think I need a summon.
Yep.
You put down some noms.
Bruce, did you get that summon?
Do you know where the spawn points are for Crixus or the Murlocs? Is it just the left and right?
That was kind of what I noticed. This fight was just like got killed a new thing, but yeah, seen mostly from the sides.
Okay. So we're gonna tank the boss on X. Everyone's gonna stack behind the boss, including ranged. When the boss is at full energy, he casts unchecked rage, and the tank who's tanking him has to make sure unchecked rage goes onto the raid to help soak the damage. There's a tank swap at 4 to 5 stacks of Jagged Abrasion. If you get Aqueous Burst, take it to the sides of the boss. So like here, where I'm jumping. And then he casts something called Draw In, which will draw all those pools in. After that, he casts Frosty something, and then Frosty Discharge. After he finishes drawing, everyone's going to run to the edges of the room, and when he casts Frosty Discharge, more pools are going to drop, so that's just going to spawn the pools on the sides. So each subsequent draw-in is going to be more and more hectic. There's going to be more and more pools. And
oh yeah, Drenching Waters. Okay, I can handle that.
There's also ads that spawn Murlocs. Wave Menders need to be interrupted, and Gladiators, they'll fixate you. They just need to be kited away. When they're not fixated, the tank is going to be tanking them and take them away from the raid, because they do cleave. You're also, throughout the fight, going to be getting a debuff called Drench. When Harjatan casts Frosty Discharge, if you have high Drench stacks, you'll take a bunch of damage. So if you have high Drench stacks, use defensive. Hunter's Misdirect adds spawning on purple to, I'm going to say, Xeno. And if you're ranged, help interrupt the Wave Menders that spawn on purple. Pretty much it. Less on pool, and yeah. If no one has questions, we're on tanks.
Okay. So if ads are up, they're always a priority.
Yep.
Yep. And if you can focus gladiators, helps the person being focused.
Back on the spot, guys.
Oh, you built rage a lot faster than I thought you would.
Ads.
Bring Aqueous first to the side. Good job, Katie.
Swap, sure. He'll announce that he's doing unchecked rage, and then he does it, Char, so you have time.
Ads.
I'll switch across things.
Here's good side.
First out.
Ginger. Trying.
Out.
Get hit by those pools. Frosty Discharge down. To the sides.
Everyone out.
So they drop on Frosty Blows, it looks like, so move out right after drawing.
They need to move him away from these pools here.
Yeah, make sure behind the boss.
He's moving them, guys, so readjust. Go around.
Oh.
Stay here, stay here, stay here.
You got star.
Make sure you're interrupting melee.
Swap him if you can.
Ads.
Make sure you're behind the boss too, please.
Put a star there for new spot.
Oh, why was unchecked rage doing damage to everybody before?
Sargeras.
Huh. Oh well.
Bring those to the side.
Seems like the fans are out here.
Everyone go to the sides of the room.
Tommy, moving back to X.
Good job.
On the new star. Nope.
I hate that by myself.
Yeah, where should we be?
Make sure you're behind the boss. To the right, it looks like everyone's there.
All the 100 pets and stuff trolled me.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Interrupts.
But I don't know where that is.
Check trade. That's a 3.
That one can.
The timer on that is really off.
Everyone's to the sides.
Useless beast. Why the queen was fond of him, I'll never know.
Let's see, I'm trying to decide if I want to roll on Altair or wait to see what happens in Heroic. Let's go for Altair.
Buttons for the tier. I understand the 4-piece and 2-piece. What is the other piece button for?
It's like to replace a bad tier essentially, so it's not really relevant now.
Yeah,
oh, you know what? I never went.
Get someone's back for upgrading.
Oh, I need to watch out for that quest too. Oh, I need 4 more. Okay. Never got my other. Oh, I got Tier Helmet.
Do we still have to turn in prevent
I
overstacking?
didn't realize that.
I assume so. I assume it's the same.
How the other piece is an option, so.
Oh, a blink. Oh, it's water. I thought it was a floor. Oh god. Okay. Oh, we got loot. I assume there's BOEs in here.
Oh boy, this is exciting. I got like 12 legendaries. It's gonna take forever.
So Alkaboom is a shadow mage now, eh?
Okay. What's this next?
Again.
Hey, Kappa.
Hey, dude, tough decision, man. Tough decision. Balance doing good too.
So Al, I kept thinking that you were No Fun because his name is Dark Vagina, and I was like, is No Fun switching?
Well,
did you say Dark Vagina?
Isn't that his name? Like on his no.
What?
Vegeta. Oh my god.
You're the first person.
I would really want that.
But that's hilarious.
Although I need a summon before I can get that.
Summon me first and give it to me first.
It definitely does. It definitely
Probably
doesn't.
make it to the tomb before you get a summon.
Definitely doesn't save your essences. So if you capped the quest, make sure you turn it in now.
Yeah, welcome to what I said about like 30 seconds. When you asked.
Hey,
Alright,
hey, you said you thought so. I said I know so. So fuck off. Respectfully, fuck off.
Respectfully.
You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
Around his dick.
Yeah. Respectfully eat a dick. In fact, eat all of the dicks.
But Eritha, do you really have like 11 that you really need 970 immediately though?
I need 3 or 4 for Holy, and I got pretty good ones for Ret and Prot too, so need to get those bad boys up too.
Who else
Do something good. Oh, just 900, and I guess that's not
dude.
cool.
He's
Still
so
not
cool.
great.
I want to be him. Just like spitting green shit on my top of my head.
Yep. Turn.
Oh, they run off.
Whoa.
Do you guys jump down? Good.
With the world quest boss up.
Just,
Do we need to summon you?
yeah.
Come back.
Who else need?
Summon me too.
Okay.
You should have done my emissary before the raid. Could have gone upgraded also. Oh well.
Place reminds me of Black Temple.
Your mom? Oh, right. That too.
Luann Hardy's a saint. You better take that back.
I just figured you're looking at this bat hanging upside down. You know.
Are you calling her a bat? I don't even know what that means.
She's an old bat.
she did just turn 60.
Your parents are so young, Gal.
They have a 15-year-old granddaughter. In 5 years, they could be great grandparents.
Alright, here we go. I'm pulling shit. Don't stand in front of it.
Oh,
How about that?
on.
This guy seems to be leaking.
That's because I'm here.
Where's Charlotte?
I don't know where we're pulling him to.
Oh, I didn't know that. I got you.
Oh, do you gotta jump on this thing?
Oh, I thought you were just agreeing with the statement about Galp's mom.
Just to let you know, I never respond to ones.
I'll make sure to just type all the ones.
Where'd he go? I'm jumping down!
Did he jump down? What a dick.
You can go from up here if you're a caster.
Don't tell me what to do.
That's
Oh my
actually
god,
really
the
bad
guild is
with
in
your demonology locks. Your pets stand there and stare.
such a better mood now that we're in a new tier.
Why is this guy like no health?
Because this is normal.
World boss.
But even the world bosses are like, right?
Maybe it's just made them feel
Never really do them on normal.
What did we just get for that?
30 mil AP.
Okay.
That's
Why are you guys going
acceptable.
back up? Is that where we're supposed to go?
I have no idea.
We're going to Mistress or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Then
I have
we're not
no idea
going
where to go in here. I just said LFR's in the PTR. Pretty much takes me where I need to be.
Sorry, this is my first day.
Misty play?
Alright. Tentacle porn jokes. Go.
So which major are we gonna sacrifice for this? The test for science.
What's that?
You can sacrifice.
Both of them.
Holy shit.
Oh no, this seems bad.
We're just
So
gonna
I
have
think
to three
I'm
people soak
thinking.
it.
Oh, if you people soak at the same time, it'll.
No, you just bring the fouling ink. 3 people need to bring the fouling ink to the mouth, and if that happens, the logo goes away.
Ah. Yeah, I got killed by it. Did something like close to 70 mil damage.
Sounds like you're not trying hard enough.
Yeah, you should have healed more.
I could have went shadow or with a little shadow ball thing.
Ooh, we like
Yeah, this is cool.
I like this instance so far.
Then it has some Black
So
Temple
this
vibes.
is a 3-phase fight.
Alright, let's get a refresher course.
Put the main points in RT note for
Oh
each
yeah, I remember
phase.
this boss.
The first phase, the main thing is the Abyss Stalkers. These are ads that spawn, and the tanks are going to get a debuff.
Oh wait, this is the wrong boss, never mind. Here we go.
Burden of Pain. The person that has Burden of Pain is going to be taking the Abyss Stalkers. You want to basically
Okay.
stack them all up initially, but then as they die, you want them to die in a line horizontally across the room. When they die, you want them to die right before the tornado wall comes out. And when they die, they leave a pool in the ground. If you're standing in the pool, your hit chance goes down to like 10%, so you don't want to be standing in it if you're DPS. But the pools basically will soak the tornadoes as they come through, and open a hole. So kind of like Cordana in Bolt of the Wardens. She'll also do a mechanic throughout the fight called Hydra Shot. I think on normal you just get the one. Is that right, Crixus?
Obviously, I can't don't remember the Hydro Shot or which.
Yeah, Hydra Shot.
It was.
Okay. Well, if you get Hydra Shot, just run behind the melee, and the tank with Burden of Pain, don't stand in the line.
Wait, if you get...
She'll also randomly cast Consuming Hunger on people. If you get Consuming Hunger, you want to stand in the blue circles. They're called...
Oh, Hydra Shot is
Shock.
in...
if somebody stands in this, they'll get a debuff that stuns them. Healers just need to dispel that right away. Phase 2, there's a mechanic like the Ion Mythic Star Augur. When there's bubbles on the platform, you just don't want to be on those bubbles. A huge shark comes through, and if you stand in that, you take a bunch of damage. She'll also cast something called Beckon Sargeras, and when he's out, he'll drop black pools around the room. You don't want to stand in those. 3 people are going to be assigned to take those. That'll be the off tank, me, and Prails. We only want to pick those up when the whale is here. Summon Austin is the one that drops the ink pools, and Beckon Sargeras is the whale. When the whale comes out, if you're in the soak group, you're gonna just stand in one of the ink puddles, and then just dip into that purple circle. And then once the whale soaks 3 of those, the whale goes away.
Okay.
And then phase 3 is just a combination of phase 1
I
and
can
phase 2.
probably do that.
And we're lusting then.
Yeah, the Hydra shot was something that everyone tries to soak because it'll reach 1 shot if it's not distributed amongst other players.
Yeah. So yeah, if you get that, just run behind melee, and it's going to be throughout the fight. So just pay attention to it. It's pretty much it. It's pretty simple and simple. So yeah, if you're tanking and you have Burden of Pain, you're getting the Abyss Stalkers. You're not tanking the boss. Phase 2, you're not standing in bubbles. If you're in the soak group, you're soaking and bringing the ink pools to the purple circle. No one else is standing near the purple circle. And phase 3 is just a combo of phase 1 and 2.
The people soaking and dropping off for the beacon or the big monster thing, don't get too close to the little line. You'll see it's like a semicircle line. As soon as you touch that, you are instantly sucked in. Unless, I don't know, you have like 400 speed, run speed or some type of weird boost, but let's say 60% priest bubble did nothing to stop me getting pulled in.
Yeah, and we want to get rid of the whale as soon as possible. So once the whale's here, everyone that's in the soak group is bringing their ink over to it. Yeah, on tanks.
Let me drop a Codex Smith. Where did you want me to tank her? I know that we tank the ants in the middle, but where her specifically?
Just the middle's fine too.
Okay.
You'll want to move her away from the tornado walls when those come.
Yep.
Just,
Okay, so when the whale comes out, get ink. That's my important job.
Don't stand in this. That's the tank swap.
Red swap, yep. I can't take the ads off for sure.
Stop the wing.
You're just gonna pull thread over me. It takes me a second to snap her.
If you have consuming hunger, you're gonna want to find the thundering shots. Tornado wall. Get on the other side of the. Oh, that's it.
Oh, I see. It just makes the tornado go away completely.
Well, we should melee be killing those
ads
that are in range.
Yeah, everyone should be on them. Go to melee, Chrysis.
Oh, I just realized none of the debuffs I've set to track are showing up because I didn't enable that category on grid.
I did.
Void. Second phase.
Start watching for bubbles.
Oh, that's very easy.
That's a solid wall on
Purple.
heroic, so you have to place them correctly.
Go to behind melee, Ginger. Good job. Get out of bubbles. Sargeras, get the ink.
Was that a well that just dropped across my screen there?
Is this the ink? Oh, this is the ink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good job, Rails.
One try and stagger that adds by a few seconds.
Okay, so now I'm stuck with this forever. Oh, never mind.
The person doing ink is supposed to be the off tank, so whoever's not taking
Swap targets?
Apparently I did good.
Which one's the ink?
It's the purple pools.
The
Avoid
big
the waves?
the purple pools, the smaller ones?
Yep. And you just bring them to the purple circle on the side of the room. Sargeras.
Oh,
get Xeno up when that's over.
I'm get them.
So you don't run into that with the thing.
Just the side, just the pin. Stage 3.
That's when we build us, right?
I think this is early actually. I think it's 30%.
Oh, sorry.
I kid.
Get out of that.
Just so I'm correct, you often soaks one of these circles here.
Only when devouring maw is up.
Okay.
We're gonna get tornado walls now that we're in phase 3. That's the wall.
So we technically be dead. Oh, never mind. We do have little slime puddles.
That sounds right at all.
We did it.
If it would just be your first piece of tier, do you just hit the other
Let's
piece?
do greed for transmog, I guess. No, it's just 2 legs. Alright, let's go for it. 2 piece. Aww. Oh, hey, it's the relic that I need. Too bad it's only 900. I wonder if it's still better, though. Have to sim it later.
Oh, is that's your 3,
It's
right?
probably about the same.
Yeah, you can give it to other people for one piece though.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, sure, those sides are getting melted.
Yeah, almost a half second after each other, too.
Did we even have to do the electric shit where you get hit with the stupid jellyfish to break the dudes off you?
Not normal.
Okay. I mean, I know it's there, but it just felt like it never happened.
Yeah, also the walls are... There's a missing tornado in between each tornado, so you don't even really need the...
Now we're going back up those steps,
pools
right?
and...
There we go, now Alcidios.
We going to Sisters next?
Yeah.
Which is up the stairs, right?
Yep.
I recommend coining Sisters if you're a ranged DPS, even though it's normal.
Yep.
You're not my real dad.
Tried coning that one too. Got a shitty cloak as usual.
I got
HP.
artifact power. Me too.
Oh, did we leave that cloth chest piece on Argentine?
I think I gave it to you.
I might have.
Oh, we're fighting things.
Heal me, tape.
And I hadn't gotten a summon when you gave it out. Not that big of a deal.
Are we
It's
not
turns
supposed to
long,
pull
but-
these? These hurt a lot.
I'm
What does
stunned. I
this
can't
do?
move anybody.
I only happened to notice his body is still there with the loot thing on it.
Am I gonna die?
Sorry, no fun.
I don't get to read what that did.
No, it's not true. That's a space station. I did kill Talon though.
Fucker got what he deserved.
What? Have you seen him?
I mean, I love you. Bye. We could use
We
some
got
more
sheeps.
DPS over here.
Rummy, you crack me up so hard.
What'd I do?
You just shut that door in my face.
I did.
Actually, it was rude.
Fuck you, Shark.
What?
Okay.
This thing really hurts.
Oh shit.
And I don't have magic resist anymore.
Poor Mark Reversal.
It's ticking for 1 million every 2 seconds at the moment. Just supposed to that
Hey,
much.
no fun. Are you at Argentine?
No, I'm gonna die. Oh, I saved this up.
Thank you, Master Leader. Can you give the chest to Damagor? Alright.
Not dead.
You get $20 if you give it to me.
You might not be able to switch since you were Master Leader on the kill.
So I gotta push and be in this.
We're getting boxed out here, team.
Oh god! Run! Run, Forrest! Oh, what? Well, I'll stand here until you are done. See if it works.
Give it a
Oh,
shot, Captain.
Mistakes were made to release.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm so, I gotta
We got am I blowing up?
All the way at the beginning.
Oh, is this super long?
Yeah, don't release.
Oh.
You die.
Right there.
Okay, can you try? Have fun.
Trying now.
Who needs one?
Oh crap. I don't know how this works. What did you say it's going to?
Damagor.
I can't do anything with it.
Okay.
Does anyone else need a summon?
Me.
I do.
I just got you.
Actually, is this a shortcut? Oh, sure is. It's a shortcut back to
Yeah,
What's this nuts?
there is a shortcut. Holy shit, I'm here. So I do not need a summon anymore.
Yeah, when are you gonna start putting your points in affliction?
Never.
Hmm.
Gal, do you name your demon pets? Are
No.
they like Earl, Jane, and Josephine?
Tarun, the succubus is named Elorelisa. The Fellhunter's got a dumb name like Pigrim, yeah. Pergrim. Oh, I do love my imp though. Good old Rulos. He's a beast.
Ulos is a fucking champion.
Rulos murdered me.
Exactly, that's why he's awesome.
I hate him. He murdered me all the time on Northwind Champions, everything. Everyone thinks I can't dodge stuff, but Rulos was killing me.
How was Rulos killing you?
Because
Correct.
Rulos at the time had fire around him, and then they shot out fire, and I couldn't decide if it. And Gal moved Rulos to stand on me, so then it's like fire coming. Is that Rulos fire? Is that real fire? And then Gal just cackles like. Ah!
Okay, yeah.
All right. I got you, Manny. Oh God, help me, baby Jesus.
How you like that 3 million heal, Gal?
You use real MVP.
This dude's freaking hurt.
Jeez, how's that gonna be on Mythic, man?
I mean, they won't shot me.
Yeah, you went down quick.
I'm thinking we're doing something wrong with them.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think you're able to stun him. I know I tried.
Yeah, I tried to stun him too. Yeah.
It might be some kind of soaking mechanic or something like that. There's no way they should one-shot a tank.
Or spread them or something like that.
I just realized I never put up a break screen when I went to the bathroom. Kind of forgot I was even streaming. It's okay, I don't think
I'm gonna go in
missed anything.
guns a-blazing here.
If you get trucks, you know, guaranteed dead.
They are stunned though. Well, one of them was.
Says them.
Your mom's immune.
I know.
He said a moon.
You're just related to
I was hoping you didn't hear it.
Cousin, we don't joke anymore.
Is this a boss? Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa, it looks like Damagor.
This looks so small.
Right. So,
No.
go ahead.
You're never
No,
allowed
this
to
is
say
not a
that.
boss.
This is absolutely a boss.
Yeah, so this is a 3-phase fight. First phase is 100% to 70%, second is 70 to 40, third is 40 to 0. We're going to be lusting on pull. During the first phase, it's a single target fight. During the first phase, the tanks need to stack for Moonglaive. There's going to be a glaive that gets thrown at somebody at random. There's going to be an arrow pointing at you. You're just going to want to bring it to the side of the room away from players. If you're not targeted, just make sure you're not between the line or between the boss and the player. The main mechanic of this boss is the floor, and the floor changes colors, and depending on which color of floor you're standing on, you'll get a stacking debuff that makes you take more damage from arcane damage or shadow. The only way to change this debuff is by changing the color of the floor, or changing what color floor you're on. On normal, there's no penalty for changing colors, so don't worry about changing colors. Yeah. And phase 2 starts at 70%, at which point Captain Yaith will become active. Or actually, sorry, back to phase 1. When the floor becomes all one color, the boss does an empowered ability. In phase 1, this is Incorporeal Shot. It's just like a soak mechanic, so everybody has to stand in a line and soak the damage. That happens, so gradually the floor is going to just change colors and become one color. It's kind of like Eclipse mechanic for Boomkins. And when it all becomes one color, the boss uses the powered ability. Phase 2 is generally the same mechanics as phase 1. The changes are there's an owl that spawns. At 25%, this owl does pulsing damage to the raid, and each time the pulse happens, it does more damage. So as soon as it hits 25% damage, everyone's going to want to focus down and kill it. The boss also does a targeted ability called Rapid Shot, which does shadow damage. If you're targeted and you can change your debuff to light purple, do that. Otherwise, use a defensive. When the floors are all one color, the boss uses casts Embrace of the Eclipse. The active boss gets a damage absorption shield, which must be broken with DPS, and everyone in the raid gets a heal shield, at which point a healer is going to want to blow a CD. Any remaining shield on either the boss or players is going to be dealt as damage to the raid. There's not Moonglaive is going to go away, so tanks don't have to stack at that point, and tank's main responsibility is just to bring the owl onto the boss. In phase 3, Priestess Lunaspire becomes active. Same mechanics as phase 2 generally. The only differences are when the empowered ability happens, you don't want to be in the middle of the room, and a bunch of glaives are going to spawn after the initial glaive spawns in the middle of the room. You just want to dodge those. The other ability is Lunar Beacon. If you have low light purple stacks, you're going to want to have low light purple stacks before this goes out, and if you can't change colors, just use it offensive. It's mechanically kind of a complicated fight, but it's pretty undertuned for normal, so just, yeah. And yeah, we're lusting on pull, so never Ginger's back around tanks.
Oh, good, yeah. Let's go.
Wait, what did I get? Oh, I got a chest.
You didn't say a position, so tanker in
Weird.
just in the middle of the room spawning where she's at?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's right, I did greed on it, I forgot. Maybe I shouldn't be doing greed. I don't know.
950 trinket, let's go.
So I'm not really seeing the different colors.
Tanks might want to keep an eye on the debuff.
Oh, is it?
Because you.
Oh, I see. It's closing in slowly. I got it.
Get rid of it.
Waves on Gallop.
Guess I should probably switch.
I see FF up there.
Power and abilities coming soon. Wave on Crixus.
I see. I didn't know it cycled continuously. That's kind of cool.
Soak for Ginger. He's marked with an arrow.
So, oh. I did my best. I didn't have enough HP.
Which one of them do you want up?
Get
get Ginger.
We're on the Moon Talon, right? Over Cap.
Yep.
I assume I handled that properly, but it was just me and him, so.
Yeah.
Kinda did. Like 13 million. Oh my god.
Get ready to use healing CDs. This is the absorption.
Okay, so that was 3, or well, 2.5 anyway. There's still a shield left. Hugo still has a shield.
Watch out for the blade. Watch out for Crixus.
This is cool how the light moves through the room.
What?
You don't see how the light is different colors?
It's all
Third
purple.
phase? Yeah, you need from the computer.
Just watch, it'll turn a darker shade of purple.
Don't be in the middle, watch out for Blaze.
Tom, we have the debuff, I think. Yeah, it's on off me. Some of your stacks have dropped.
How long can we have the debuff for?
The stacking one?
Yeah.
Until he died.
Yeah, you want to minimize it. You'll take more damage from a source if you don't. There's times where you're not going to be able to change, like when powered ability's going on, like right now.
You can drop it now.
Beware.
Oh!
Oh!
Congrats, Joe.
Legendary.
Not legendary. I have no idea if that's good. I don't know if the talent ones are good or not.
Ugh.
Forgive
That. Pass. Pass. Stop recording. Alright, what does she have? Does she have tier? Or do they have tier? They do not.
Can I get a summon back? I need to turn in my quest.
Yep.
Oh no, I forgot about that. I've wasted so many bosses.
Yep,
Anyone
I need
else?
to do that too.
Okay.
Yep, I'm gonna need one.
And then I gotta leave for work.
Alright, so pass.
Either my son can play or he can kick me.
Can I get some help summon a piece?
Alright, let's go upgrade a trinket.
Guess I should probably upgrade my ring first.
I don't think I wasted too many essences anyway.
2-piece
Maybe one boss.
His ring and cloak, so
Oops, where am I
at
going?
least it'll be something good to still wear.
You get 2 stats now. What are you talking about? Oh, main stat?
Gives you stamina.
That's 6 damn. Anyone else need a summon still?
Me.
Anyone else besides Mary? Okay, McConnell.
No one needs the ring.
Crit is shit.
I don't need shit.
I like crit. I just too low level.
I'll take the ring if no one wants it.
Okay.
Alright guys, should I just drop group or should I put my son in the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to get more of the withered essences really. I mean, unless something super, super good. I guess pretty good for the time being.
Anyone else need a summon?
Yeah, I'll take one as well.
What's the quest for essences called?
Unsettled power. You get it from your weekly chest, at least that's where I got it.
No. The quest you get from the Arcanomancer, well, you get the starter thing.
From the from the same person who
But
did it before.
I think that's just a breadcrumb. I doubt you need to get it from that. You can probably just pick it up from the guy.
Okay.
We'll get the 20
It's
essences.
the same guy that you turned stuff into last time.
If you want that waist guard, roll for transmog.
Anyone else on summons?
That's forever.
Is that Tyrande down there at the end of the hallway?
I hope we get to hit her away.
Wait a minute. This way.
You know, I figured Malfurion just as a giant male piece. And that's
Not how much he was.
I'm betting.
Not how much he was crying in fucking Dark
We gotta
Archer.
separate these ads, man. We're not doing no damage to them.
There's only one thing down that thing.
I'm thinking Illidan probably has a bigger man piece.
Illidan probably knows how to use it. The other guy was just asleep, so she just took advantage of him while he was asleep and didn't have to deal with him.
Nah, what I'm thinking is Illidan's the bad boy she messes with, and Malfurion's the husband type. Even though he spends most of his day sleeping.
Maybe
Maybe
they're
she
the,
wears them out.
maybe they're the kind of brothers that share everything.
God.
Dude, what the fuck?
He's so creepy when he said that.
Maybe he did that and you can't eat it. So that's
Oh God,
how it
Wisp.
is in your family.
Mm-hmm.
Katie.
Paladin has hooves.
Oh, God.
Did you say me fists with his hooves?
Gal, did we just learn something about you we didn't know before?
Wait, with who's? You can't call it fisting. You have to be hooving.
Someone ranged and reckless too over there. Don't send a pet in or anything.
God, I've missed you.
There you go.
Missed your cousin.
You too, cuz. Speaking of cousins.
Yeah.
Did you guys know John B. McLemore?
Oh yeah, I went to school with that guy. Then he no, I'm just kidding. Oh,
My sister diddled me in the locker room.
This is wine, Katie. Want to say hello?
Oh, are you drinking?
No.
She's so tart.
That explains everything.
You didn't hear when she sang she's gonna get some wine?
I don't listen to women unless they're telling me an order.
It's funny because it's true.
Gal, do you have any idea where Dreadstone of Endless Shadows come from? Or I guess a new caster?
Oop, I thought I saw a loot bag, apparently not.
I don't start.
Can't even war stop when I'm silenced. Wait, should I just not be standing in that little
How do you
purple
not
circle?
get that silence?
This buff is fucking sweet.
Can I get some help summoning, please?
Damage increased by 100%.
It's like no cooldowns either.
Alright, good thing we have a priest to master the spell. I'm gonna need more master spells, Demogorgon.
It only hits 5 things. You can't do it.
Oh, does it really have a 5-player cap? I didn't know that.
And 15-second cooldown, and only
Oh.
spells 5 things.
This guy looks like something from Black Temple.
Yeah, it looks like
Reliquary Souls.
Oh, that was your defensive engine.
Because it pretty much is. Well, sort of. Kind
He's
of, maybe.
empty, or he's the full reliquary, right? And the reliquary empty. Oh, according to lore, I don't know. Whatever.
Alright, Bone Wardens, let's see what you got.
That was.
Anything except the boss!
Please, run!
Can I volunteer to be one of the people that go down?
Yeah, sure. Spirit realm?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Shouldn't try to save people.
Oh, and after all that, oh, okay, I'll say you killed Frills, but
You nerds
Oh
dying
my
to a
God.
freaking boss of normal. Get on.
what a dick! Come on, Shard, die, bruh.
I think Thunder has boss aggro.
Oh, bust not.
He's down there, that's why. Just die. Oh my god, Shard, you're the fucking worst.
I'm invincible.
Oh my god, I fucking hate you so much.
It's all Xeno's fault.
I'm gonna be really close when he's died, instead of healing up the full.
I don't need you. I'll be here tanking everything by myself.
Just wait. Massive laser beam incoming right here.
That was one of the best waves we've had in a while.
Butthole. There we go.
Did it.
I'm just gonna wait for a
99%.
Okay, so if you're in an
Oh my
odd
god,
group,
okay.
or
What am I doing here?
you're going to be staying up in the corporeal
Okay.
realm. If you're in an
1,
even
3.
group and Shar, you're going to be going down to the spirit realm. The way you go down to the spirit realm is by clicking the spiritual font. It's these things on
Okay.
the side of the room, the little cups. The main
Let's
mechanics, or I guess the main mechanics here are the ads. They'll get a a buff at 50% called Bone Armor, which reduces the amount of damage they take by 90%. When that happens, the only way to get rid of this is from a cast in the corporeal realm, or backwards. Yeah, the corporeal realm. And the cast that removes the buff is Shattering Scream, so when that goes out, you're going to be running to the marked point. It's going to be an X. Which is where the ads will be with Bone Armor. And you're just going to let the cast finish, and when it does, Bone Armor will go away and everyone can kill the ads. But so when the ads are up, they're priority. And basically, so the two realms, they can't interact with each other. So if you're in the spirit realm, you can't heal or attack anything in the corporeal realm. But if you stand next to someone in the spirit realm, you're going to do pulsing damage to the raid. So we're just going to split the room into half. I think the spirit realm is on the left, the corporeal realm is on the right. There's also a buff called, or a debuff called Soulbind. If you get that, you're just going to be moving to square. The only way to get rid of it is if two people with Soulbind touch. It's a 2-phase fight. The first phase is 100% to 30%. There's just a boss in each one. I don't know the names, but if you're in the spirit realm when Wailing Souls is cast, you're going to want to, except for a tank and a healer, I guess let's leave Arathel in the spirit realm. Arathel in the spirit realm. And everyone else is going to be just touching a spiritual font to go to the corporeal realm to help out. Healers are also going to be dispelling something called Spirit Chains. You can just do that as soon as it goes out. If you're in the corporeal realm, there's an ability called Tormented Cries. If you get that, you're just moving to the side of the room. It's a cone that drops, and you'll just move to the side of the room, drop the cone, and then go back to wherever you were. At 30%, the Engine of Souls becomes active. When that happens, we're just going to be killing the Soul Queen first, and then everyone's going to be on the Soul Engine. He casts 2 abilities. One of them is Doom Sundering, and the other is Sundering Doom. If you're in the Spirit Realm, you're going to be running away from the boss when Sundering Doom goes out. If you're in the Corporeal Realm, you're going to be running towards the boss. And when Doom Sundering goes out, it's just the opposite. We're lusting at 30%. And again, the 2 main mechanics are Shattering Scream. You just want to be standing on X, and the ads are there to drop the Bone Armor. And if you have Soulbind, you're just running to square. Corporeal Realm is going to be on the right, Spirit Realm is on the left. odd groups are corporeal realm, and even groups are spirit realm. Spirit realm tank is.
Oh, right, I need to figure out.
You had it opposite in your notes.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Spirit realm was odd. And, sorry.
Yeah, okay. Let me say that again then. Spirit realm is going to be on the left, corporeal realm is on the right, spirit realm is odd groups.
No, spirit realm.
Actually, let me flip that.
Wait. Spirit realm was even groups so far. Let's see. So spirit realm.
Yeah,
Sunder
on the
away.
right, odd groups. Spirit realm's on the left, even groups. Shar is tanking the spirit realm, or Xeno is taking the corporeal realm. And
Okay, so Sundering Doom away, Doom Sundering stack. Sunder away, Doom stack.
Phase 2 that everyone has to stack or run out for.
I'm gonna mix those up.
Okay, so go ahead.
I was gonna say, just when you have the spirit bonds, you're actually able to see the other person like vaguely. Like you'll see these like little fireball things bouncing back and forth between the two people. Like you can obviously both run towards blue is a good spot, like a good rally spot, but sometimes you can just see that person and just run towards them. You could just helps you get rid of it faster. That's all. You'll see it if you look for it.
And if you're in the spirit realm, just use the font now and go to the left side. If you're in the corporeal realm, go to the right.
Watch out, Galb. I see ghosts.
Hello, friends.
You can click on the braziers ahead of time too, just to go down.
Oh.
Like, I'm already down.
Oh, okay. Makes it easy.
Some people on the right side. Cronin, Gal. Count should be on the right.
Katie, go left.
I don't know if in the future it would be worthwhile to have like split everyone up into 2 different Discord channels, because I don't know, calling out like run in, run out, stuff like that might get confusing. For normal, I don't think it's a big deal.
Was.
Oh god, there's lads on here. I must walk into those.
I think Neo Sombra, you're on the wrong side.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, we look good. Alright, we're on tanks.
Okay. I'm pulling the boss.
Can't wait to try to heal someone out in my room.
I am zipping up my pants.
So fucking weird.
What are these?
Do I
Should
stay
I
at the
scream?
boss
Okay,
room?
that's
I know these guys are
the.
supposed to down on a world marker, so I assume they're down on X.
Yeah, we're bringing the Shattered Scream there. Soulbind. You're going to the blue marker. Redamar, I think.
And we're
Just
always
get
on the
the-
ads if they're up, right?
Yep.
I have no idea what knocked me back, but I don't know it. Should not have gotten hit by that. wonder if Wailing Souls will need a cooldown
Can't
on
tell if they're
heroic.
getting a buff or not. Can you see it, Xeno? It's called Bone Armor. It should be spawning out the ads.
I did not see it, but I will look harder for it.
Okay.
Do they get that from standing in something, or just they cast it on themselves?
It's when they hit 50%.
Gotcha.
Adds and down, Dave.
If you guys can't group them up down here in the sphere realm, keep them together.
Sure, room out of room.
Interrupt that too if you can.
Yeah, are we doing something wrong? We don't have much space to do.
I would imagine that's just supposed to be stacked on top of each other.
Those cones actually go, they're supposed to despawn eventually.
Okay.
Oh, there he goes.
I don't know about the circle.
They do as well.
So I think my raid frames actually grade people out now that the fight started, so that's nice.
Almost Char.
I can't tell they have bone armor or not, honestly. It's not showing up for me.
Okay. Might just not be on my
Yeah, just to do something with the shattering screen to do something.
They definitely do
that. Kill the queen.
Bloodlust.
So you're taking the end, sure. Is that how that works?
I believe it just killed the new thing here, right?
I think it's all shared. Sundering Doom, I think Corp goes in.
Move to a group, not away from us.
Ooh.
Doom Sundering, Corp run away, Spirit run in. Soul Bind.
That's when we kill the Soul Queen, guys.
Sundering Doom, Corp run in.
That's my group runs in now. He says Corp.
Doom Sundering, Spirit run in.
Can we each see this Desolate Host guy?
Yeah.
I think you're supposed to taunt him off me so I can run away.
Corp run in.
Got it. Now you run away. I understand now, Sean. Thank you.
Okay. Now you run away.
This bouncing back and forth sucks.
Corp run in. Spirit run in.
That makes a lot more sense.
I don't actually use the cloak, but I don't know, maybe I'll wait. I'll just go for the stuff I'm actually gonna use, just to conserve rolls as much as possible.
Dude, shitty stance. Cloak.
Embody the dream of what our world could be. Today, they purify your hearts for the battle to come.
Is anyone else stuck in combat?
Yep.
Yep.
I am.
Return to the
Oh look, they're using all the things.
Yep. Yes, and it is going to
I need to decide if I want to go in on that neck. See, the other one is haste verse.
That's weird. Why is it? I can't summon. We're in combat.
Wow, I can't even feign at all.
Weird.
What if the servers are crashing again or something?
Oh, I just reloaded.
Oh, there we go.
Alright. Run this way. Yeah.
I'll just do.
Looks good.
Let's do minor upgrade. How about that? Yeah, let's go for 2-piece. I'll be fine using cloak.
What's up this way?
I'm about to find out.
Oh, it's different.
Oh no, is that me?
Do you have it again? Would it pop back up?
No.
I need people killing ads team. Stop AFKing.
Oh, I tried.
Holy shit, don't stand in those.
Alright, I need to write down what that ability was. I'm still thinking of it. Wailing Souls. That's probably gonna be what needs a cooldown.
Yeah, maintenance, yes.
In.
Let's see.
Victory requires more than courage alone. The armies of your alliance and horde have
Souls.
before facing slaughter on a broken shore. The deceiver will turn your fears and doubts against you. Killer Jaden hounded my people.
Oh, we got in combat again, so we can't res. I'll do it after.
We are done running. He will pay for his atrocity against our world. And my son. You're right. Killer Jaden and the Legion have defeated Egypt in the past. We stand together. Azeroth can yet be saved. I know it.
I'm so excited for the new South Park game. Can't even begin to tell you guys. If you haven't played the first one, it's incredible.
Yeah, I finished it. It's pretty good.
That was everybody released anyway? Alright, never mind.
I feel like every one of these trash mobs like stuns you the second you run into it.
Yes.
The second I pull it, I'm
Oh
stunned.
god, this door.
Make sure you run on top of Galb if you have a polymorph bomb.
I don't even have time to move. It's awesome.
Oh, so we should run back to the beginning.
Boy. Perma. This room is bad for tanking these guys.
A little bit.
You think we need to be in here?
What the fuck are we supposed to do out here?
With these balls, 100% damage.
Yeah, get the balls.
Luckily, that's all I go for.
Wait, did I take both of these? Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. There's a freaking painting of a sheep here when they're doing polymorph bombs.
What dicks? So do we jump down?
Let's do it. I'll go first.
I'm first. Oh, it's back down
Yeah,
to...
it's just
Huh. So we didn't even need to go up? So, do we go over here now? Or is this
Yeah, I've heard that mastery is supposed to be pretty decent.
I'm following Manny, don't lead us astray.
I'm not completely ignoring it.
I think it's just a different way to get to sisters.
I have been known to send down Hode here. So, just so everyone's aware.
I'm just kind of, I don't know, I'm sticking with my normal haste crit to see how it plays with the set bonuses before I make any drastic changes.
Fucking Hodor.
Or crit in particular, I guess.
I thought you were talking about Hodor first.
We're into weeks worth of rating. Yeah, I mean, harsher.
Just jump down, can
Just takes this time at the beginning. I don't know if this is the right. Bruce looks like he knows where he's going, though. I'm following him.
The hell out of here! I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Look, I'm on a plate.
You go down to Mr. Sazine or whatever.
How do I get to the beginning? Okay, I have to run past. There has to be an easier way to get there than running all the way back. Like
There's a shortcut as you towards one of those windows by Argentine.
Yeah, I have a 8.
I mean, I'm at the
60
beginning
Drape
of
of
the
Shame, so
Shut your horse mouth.
I haven't been lucky enough to get a better one.
Get near! Why does Mirrored Evil work?
Oh, get her! Get her! Shoot her!
Oh god.
Oh, she was looking at this little fell marker here, and she turned.
I should have paid more attention when we did this earlier.
Jump to your snap.
Lost it.
I don't think this is the way to go.
Apparently nobody knows where to go in here. Somebody should have researched where to go beforehand.
I said at the beginning I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
You son of a bee, Manny.
Okay, let's...
Okay, so no, like Earth and...
There's gotta be a way up here, because this is where we drop
I feel like
down.
leave markers don't go this way.
Oh, here we go.
This instance is so trolly.
You want to run?
Oh, this is where we came from.
When you go back up the stairs.
LFR is gonna be a treat, trying to find a way to go.
Urthel's beating up poor little... What is Whispers of a Loon.
That's what happens when you look at me funny.
Oh, no, don't jump down there, that's where we just were.
Look, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna sit here and get something. I accidentally auto-ran out of a window. And No Fun Son followed me and thought I was going the right way.
Oh my god, I'm laughing so hard. Okay, so where's the moon? Oh my god, we literally have to go right back where we were. So we totally just went the wrong way.
This...
I hate you guys. You guys are gonna talking to his bad brother.
Well, I understand the plan of this temple now. Like, they'll never find Sargeras' body if you make it super confusing.
Yeah, gear gets pretty crazy once you start factoring all the Titan forging and everything. It's hard to build like a definitive best in slot list. I just do the best I can so I kind of know what to roll on and everything.
So are we not in the right spot then?
No, you gotta go back to the main room where the first boss was.
Dude, just summon. I got the gate going now.
No, this is not the right spot. Nope, I'd hearth. Fuck it.
Okay, I'm gonna go back up to the boss that we just killed. Let's see what's up here.
Yeah, sure, I was just about to do that. I'll take the repair buff. Oh my. Yeah, just jump down. Right there at Sister of the Moon if you're there. Just kill yourself. But then when you run to Image of Adrian, there's just a hole on the ground.
Oh,
You
this
guys
is
go
I
back
just
toward
wanted to know.
Argentine, I'll show you where the shortcut is.
Does this
Although
kill
I'm not
me?
amongst
Oh, there we
my,
go. That works. All right.
Ability is like 0.
You jump off and die intentionally.
Okay. I like the dying strat.
I
Worked
heart
out
that.
really well.
I'm almost to the entrance.
Wait, this still isn't the right way.
Okay, I'm at the entrance.
Oh, I see. Oh god, there's full balls.
So we jump down in the hole in front of Egg1.
Yeah. Don't cross the colors on circles. Either dodge them completely or just stay with one color.
Oh yes, maiden. This is going to be interesting.
Ball soaking. So just okay. I see. Oh,
I was gonna run for 1 more hour, unless anyone had objections. And if we don't finish, probably do something Sunday afternoon to close it up.
okay. I'm summoning, guys.
Thanks, Comp.
Of course.
Whoa, she looks awesome.
Anybody else noticing the pattern in this place?
People we've already fought before.
Well, it looks like Ulduar.
Oh, it is a Titan construct.
It's a Titan graveyard. Kind of like, Ulduar was responsible for keeping what's his face. Not a Titan, I'm sorry, Old God.
I mean, yes.
Okay, that should be everyone once this one comes.
Yeah, I have no clue where you guys are, by the way.
Yeah, I got you. You're the last one. There we go. That's everyone.
Are these part of the boss or can I pull them?
No, you can. The initial worry always now, isn't it?
Xeno, by the way, don't fall in that.
Peace.
Only when you have the bomb.
I'm like Skeletor in Masters of the Universe.
I totally almost just gripped somebody after that and just trying to get, that was almost fantastic.
I'm not too sure if Master Rose will get you from there either.
Holy crap, this is the coolest thing ever. I've fallen for like 20 years. Where am I going?
Get me a 6-pack when you get back.
Don't rest me.
Oh, can you just don't take it?
You're gonna end up in Argus.
Don't stand towards the center.
Oh, this looks like a Algalon germ.
Uh-oh.
Get wrecked.
Show me at least one tank.
I guess you have to split that damage.
You'd be a man.
Or a bear.
I'd rather fall off an edge than get one shot like that.
I need to AFK for 1 second. Right back.
That's the only comment I can say is when you get the bomb, don't dilly-dally, get off and jump off quick. It's not on you too long.
Yeah, this
Play edge chicken.
This fight's gonna really, really show who's paying attention and not to the heroic guys, and obviously.
Yeah, and when the it switches the signs or your debuff, you have to stop casting and get over to the other group fast. If you're sitting there like derp, you will hurt people.
Just open your note and just look at the sides. If you get a Holy Infusion, you're going to the star side. If you get Fel Infusion, go to the triangle side. If you're changing sides for infusions, Holy is always going to move on the inside of the boss. If you're Fel, you're going on the outside or through the boss. The tank for Holy is going to stand on the inside of the ring. The tank for Fel is going to stand on the outside of the ring. She has that cleave mechanic, so everyone there's two of them, one for the Holy side, one for the Fel side. If you're on the Holy side, you're soaking the Holy one with the tank. If you're on the Fel, you're soaking the Fel one with the tank. If you mix the elements, you spawn on stables, and that puts bombs on people's heads, and when you get those bombs, you have to run into the hole in the middle of the room when there's less than 2 seconds on it. Otherwise, you die. And then on the second phase, she's just going to jump across the room. The further you are from the place where she jumps, the less time you'll be stunned for. During the second phase, she summons orbs that circle the room. You want to grab the circles, or I guess, okay. So, people on the Fel side, you're all going to stack up. If you're ranged, you're going to be grabbing the middle circles, and you want to grab the circles that match your color. If you're melee, you're stacking on this inner circle and grabbing the circles that match your color. They give you a stacking damage buff, and I guess there's 12 rows. After those rows are done, everyone's DPSing the boss, breaking the shield and interrupting its ability. When her ability gets interrupted, she just goes back to phase 1 where everyone has to change or deal with infusions. But yeah, the main thing is, if you get the bomb on your head, you're running into the middle and down the hole when there's less than 2 seconds on the debuff. And don't touch people with other infusions. We're just going to split the raid in half. Just even groups on the right to start, odd groups on the left to start. And just change sides accordingly based on your infusion.
Oh, you do here.
If you don't care to soak orbs, just stand on this middle lane during phase 2, and orbs will not hit you.
Well, they do a little bit of AO splash damage or splash around them, right? If I remember correctly.
They do, yeah. So
I'm
I
on
mean,
the
you should
outside
the
ring, okay.
offset
That's what I was looking
vertically, but everyone, I mean, ideally everyone's stacked. Nobody should be getting orbs early, because you're going to be taking damage buffs away from the rest of the raid. So it's imperative that you just stack up and make sure everybody gets the buff during that phase.
The tanks, can they dictate who gets what debuff based on who's tanking first?
I don't think so, it's just random.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's random.
Yeah, that's one of the things they said in the video, that it's kind of random when the debuff goes out. You have to, the hammer or whatever it's called.
Yeah. So during phase 1, make sure you soak the hammers, that's the main thing. During phase 2, and you're on the right side for your infusion. During phase 2, make sure you're stacking up and getting orbs. If you get a bomb, run to the middle of the room, jump down when there's less than 2 seconds left. And that's pretty much it. Even groups, you're on the right side to start the fight, please.
Well, you said, I think you said that backwards. You had so odds left. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure, that's you then, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, we're both in the same group, so it doesn't matter.
No, I mean, I'm just gonna charge out there and run to whichever one. It's pretty much everyone else is gonna have to do anyway.
And we're listing on full. Someone else has to list, please.
I'll left when I get there.
Fel's left,
I'm
Fel's
here
left,
still.
Holy's right.
If you have bomb, get in the center. Get in the center. No, other way, jump in.
I think we messed up getting to the correct sides. Oh, it didn't. It missed me. I'm gonna die now.
You can't run into each other.
Yeah, Fel can't run over light, etc.
Back up range, really.
My duty is one mere mortal's.
Alright, I guess we're down here.
Light, can I pick up light balls?
Till the fight's over.
To serve the master.
What's that twin box you had to do that?
Flesh is weak.
I guess it's pretty cool down here. Oh, they're gonna wait anyway.
Should we just die?
Yeah, it's definitely a way.
Yeah, Fel can't run over light and vice versa, guys.
My vigil continues.
So a couple things. Let's try to keep the boss where it starts.
What if I soulstone down here?
Tank the boss where it's
Oh.
You don't have to
Alright, I don't know what I was
stand
expecting.
on the marks, it's just to denote what side you're on. So
It's like the bomb boss in the Old War and the slime boss in
Like, pretty much, it's good for you just to stack, like, all the ranged and melee for that one debuff, just stack in the same darn spot, and then everyone kind of stacks together. So really, in that first phase, you're all moving almost hardly at all, unless your sign or your debuff changes. Then she'll always teleport to the other side, and then you run over and dodge balls.
yeah, just focus on getting the side switch correct and focus on getting your bombs off correctly. That's the main things.
I need some help summoning.
This is like it's a personal responsibility fight for sure. As you see, you have markers, and that's like a rough stack point. Like you really want to just be chilling with the melee DPS. So the green, all the melee aren't going to be all the way back there. Obviously, it'll be closer. So all the green people kind of just chill with the green melee group, and the same thing with start marker. And you always have to keep an eye out because sometimes it'll change your debuff, sometimes it won't. So it's not like guaranteed that when that change happens that you
I feel like
will
our problem was getting to the right side.
There's a portal to take too that will take you from one side to the other. Yes.
Make sure only the holy people are taking that. Unless we drop one for Fel as well, because people are gonna mix if everyone takes it. And if you're changing to Fel, can you let me know if that green pool behind the boss does damage?
I don't think it does. I don't remember anyone saying anything put that way.
Okay, then yeah, if you have Fel, just run around the outside to change to the Fel side. If you have Holy and you're going to the Holy side, run along the inside. And I was wrong. You want to stand on the ring if you don't care to soak orbs. And you're standing on the inside lane if you're melee. Range is standing on the middle or the outer lanes to soak orbs. And ideally you're standing in a group. Okay, we're on tanks.
Okay. I'll do it better this time. I'll keep her there.
torment of a soul divided.
Good changes.
Ooh, that hurt.
Try to stack a little tighter green side. You can help them split damage. I guess that's next phase. Good practice.
Didn't knock me out this time.
You want him up?
Get Airfell up. Yeah. Okay,
Remember, as a group, don't run too far. Don't run too far ahead. As a group.
Melee, DPS, grab the orbs if you can.
Oh, somebody got a fell. Oh, I'm not gonna make it.
Good job. Left side.
This is fairly easy.
Oh. I think I landed in an opposite orb.
Okay, phase 1. Get ready for fusion change.
Know the torment of a
If you
soul
have Fel, you're going
divided.
along the outside. If you have Fully, you're going along the inside.
Beware. Unnecessary end.
Yeah, you need to talk for me there.
Stack up on our side, on light.
It's gonna be the Fel hammer. Stack up.
I'm gonna get rezzed. Res me, otherwise you're all dead.
Don't have that.
One.
Do we have Soulstones out?
Believe
Yeah, I
we
have
have one
one.
Trails.
Don't jump down.
I did not choose my fate. Neither will
Should be able to get res at the bottom. It was showing a res buff on Char.
unnecessary end.
I didn't see, except res.
You can go ahead and wipe. Run into somebody who has the opposite charge than you. Finish it off. Or don't jump down with bomb. That should do it.
We'll get all those people at once by where she spawns. There's like 8 people done.
Yeah, that's the thing you need to. That's why like each group needs to, stack closely together on melee so you can split the damage of that hammer, and that's why it should be tightened or stacked tightly.
Yeah, but you need to be loosely spread before the infusion goes out.
Yep. There's somebody on the right side, the holy side, that picked up a Fel orb and kind of put bombs on everybody on that side. So just be a little bit more careful during phase 2.
Yeah, you can kind of like as it's nice as if you move kind of as a group to do the whole little Pac-Man thing or whatever you want to call it. And if you don't have to be the exact first person to get it. If you're near the person that gets that orb, you'll get like a little bit of splash buff from that as well. At least that's what I thought I saw earlier.
Mm-hmm. And that's where we want, again, range is the outer, getting ones in the outer, melee in the middle, he says.
Well, sometimes that's what he said earlier.
Can we get a stone down for Connor?
Yep. I'm over here. So.
Cannot command.
Connor, just for your benefit, Fel's going to be on the left, Holy's going to be on the right, and Holy's going to be changing sides on the inside of the circle, Fel's going to be changing on the outside. During phase 2, we're just stacking up and soaking. And melee's getting the inside ring, ranger getting the middle rings, and the outside ring.
So you said that if you switch to holy, you're going on the outside, or if you're holy and you get switched.
If you're switching to holy, you're switching on the inside. If you're switching to fel, you're switching on the outside.
Okay.
Okay, we're on tanks. I'm not sure what you mean printed. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, under 2 seconds can count. Okay, on tanks. Make sure you're soaking hammers, guys.
Yeah, that is completely on me. Char's probably doing it. So, I know now.
What lies below is beware.
Fusion.
Know the torment of a soul divided.
Remember, fel goes on the other side, the outer side.
Oh no, someone had a holy over there.
Hammer creation, holy.
One's on the wrong side of that.
Yeah, that is Diablo.
Oh no.
Get Aerithal up if we can.
Yeah, still stuck.
I'm in the center.
From this world.
Spell this way.
Okay, I'm kind of in a weird spot. I'm just gonna not take any orbs so the DPS can get them.
Oh, that's a dead person.
Oh crap. Oh, I'm holy. I thought I had fel. I don't know why I thought I had fel.
Yeah, I took the we took the wrong hammer on my side last time.
Oh,
Sure.
oh I'm on the. Okay. Screw it. It's too long.
I think it's what killed her though.
Should we wipe it up?
Yeah, just wipe it.
Find someone with the opposite color than you and sit on them.
Unnecessary end.
Just to say it again, guys, don't forget, if you have light and you need to go over to that side, you're going on the inside. If you're a fel, you need to go on the outside. So you don't run over each other.
Oh no.
Connor.
All I know how to do is Demon Hunter glide down this.
If you're in the middle, you have to release.
Yeah, you have 5 seconds after you get that debuff to get to your right location. So it's still a good idea to take, have one area for other people to go. But during that first switch, then it's okay if you get near somebody else. But then later on, then it's bad. But you need to stop whatever you're doing and immediately change if you get a different debuff.
I was under the impression that fel is staying on the right side and holy is staying on the left side, right?
Correct.
Because it didn't seem like holy was on the right side that time. So that's why I'm confused about.
I'm giving you 20. That's
Oh.
a stack. Come on.
When it changes sides, or?
No, like it was the very first. It was the very first one, the very first infusion.
Okay.
And Holy was all on Star side, and I thought Holy was supposed to be on the other side.
No. It's just you match the colors. So
Yeah.
if you have Holy, you're on yellow. If you have Fel, you're on green.
Oh, okay.
Are you flipping the orientation when she does it over again?
Just keep the same. That way people don't have to switch for phase 2. You're just staying on the same sides.
So this side is still Holy side.
Yeah.
The sides are always gonna be the same, yeah.
They just pretend like the markers slide around the circle to wherever she is.
Anybody got a repair rod they can drop?
Yeah.
I already dropped it.
Sorry.
I didn't see that.
Left, yep. Left, green is Fel. Right, yellow is Holy. And then when she jumps to the other side, it's just the same. Fel will still be on the green marker side. Holy will still be on the yellow marker side. Okay, we're on tanks.
What lies below is beware.
This one less please.
Come on, guys, you guys are on the wrong side. Diablo, you gotta go to the other side.
Make sure y'all are stacked. Yep.
Diablo to the other side.
Diablo, watch and mark me in the middle. Alright, cool. This hammer's yours.
Yeah, bomb, get up quick.
Yeah, you want to always err on the side of caution.
Ton of second here. Diablo, you need to be on their side, bro.
There's only one hammer for each side.
Stay as a group, don't go too far ahead, don't go too far ahead.
So do we want to get the balls?
Yeah, it gives you
Yeah, that's your
damage
color.
increase.
Is
Range
it
on
stack, or can you only get one of them?
No, it's sex.
Oh.
We're at
Lucky
7.
shot.
Oh, we spread it too far on the other fell side, guys, on the light side. Change coming, possibly?
Stack up.
Yep, change. Swap. Bell to the outside.
Is this your turn? Perfect.
You ran right through me, McCon.
It's McCown, Ned.
That last bomb is too late.
Fusion?
Change.
Good job with those.
Oh.
Hold on a second.
Because we had a holy person. I think we're all gonna
needs to get
die.
out, whoever that is.
Oh, never mind. I thought that did my damage.
I think we should have spread out there.
Oh, someone got punted back onto that group. The wrong side, that's what happened.
Oh.
Watch the.
Somebody hit a bomb.
Come on, guys. Way too many bombs. Keep to your sides. Push the beeps.
Confusion.
Change if you didn't need to.
Oh, switch sides, it's on you, sure. Taunt. Thank you.
Oh, get out. Oh,
that's me.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
Taunt.
Hammer, fell hammer. Watch your feet if you're holy. Fusion.
Swap if you need. Remember, Fell's on the outside. All you guys went the wrong way.
Oh, I thought you. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, just to reiterate it. From heroic and mythic, it's gonna be a bitch.
Tell me you can.
I'm running. Just trying to run around you, and you just kept running right into me.
Who are you talking to, me?
Yeah, I got knocked to fucking China.
Stay as a group, don't go too far ahead.
Well, the tanks are dead.
Let's just do this phase, and we don't have any tanks, so let's wait there. Do we have 2 B reses, or?
Yeah, I sent one to Shar.
Okay.
I'm up, so I can have one.
We're a little too close, Fell.
FYI, guys, like, the reason we stay together during the phase right here is so that everybody in your group can get the damage buff. If you're going ahead of everybody else and you're still in the ball for yourself, you're the only one that's getting the damage increase. So just keep that in mind.
If you hit the wrong button, or you hit one of the wrong bombs, then you get everyone else the...
Exactly, it's not about DPS or getting to the boss or anything else. Just stay as a group, collect the bombs as a group so everybody gets the damage buff.
Oh, we're just wiping that.
There's like 5 bombs on our side because people are in the wrong spot again.
Yeah, well, it's wiped, so we try my bombs.
You guys have no
We
tank.
couldn't buy until like 6 people got freaking. They had to run out until the fucking hammer just like sold 2 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
No,
you're
I
just saying, don't just be a douchebag. And I'm watching people run way the fuck ahead of the group and just popping everything that they can, like literally by themselves.
Yeah, the point is to collect it as a group, not by yourself.
Yeah, and that's why.
I don't want to see
I can get up, don't
okay.
release.
Because if you're stacked, everybody in your group gets it. So that's what we're trying to achieve.
What did Romy say?
Alright, Pearls should be up now.
Nobody DPS when the orbs are going. It's just normal. We don't really need the damage now. So just figure out the mechanic and learn it. Don't splash the wrong orbs. Don't run ahead. Just stay stacked as a group.
Is she meant to be tanked at that point, or is she just sitting there doing the
She just channels. She doesn't do anything. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Everyone's just gonna. Yeah, wait. You get a damage buff from the orbs, so I mean, just if you get 10 of them, it's 100% extra damage. So any damage you're doing while you're moving or collecting orbs is insignificant compared to when you have full damage buff. So just don't DPS. Also, something I didn't mention: when those hammers go out, little pools also go out. You just want to watch your feet and make sure you're not in them if you're in the opposite infusion, or you'll trigger an unstable.
So that's when, say, Fell's getting the hammer, Light is getting a little shit shot out, and that's why they may get all bombs, because they're standing together, right?
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
If you get unstable, I think you get knocked back from the way you're facing. So when you run in, try not to, face or turn your character so that you get knocked into the opposite infusion. That's why we're getting a bunch of bombs at once sometimes. And if you're getting unstable, make sure you're jumping in under 2 seconds. There's a bunch of people not jumping in at all. It's causing a raid-wide AoE.
I'm pretty sure it gives you a slow, slows you down, makes you run slow or something like that.
Also, towards the end of the ball phase, don't get too close, because you don't want to be right where they're spawning and, get a light right in front of you and not be able to move out of the way. So don't get too close to the boss.
Yeah, Yeah, nobody should be that close anyway, because people are still running to stack. Honestly, there's no reason to be that close. No one should be DPSing, so.
And this is fairly straightforward. I mean, it just rinses and repeat over and over, right? So.
Yeah.
We've already seen everything. We shouldn't be wiping anymore, right?
Exactly.
Okay, we're on tanks.
Alright, cool.
Caitlyn.
What unnecessary end. Beware.
Sorry.
Know the torment of a soul divided.
Fell on the outer.
Hammer of creation.
If you.
That's the right one. Good job, though, guys, with those bombs.
I gotta get out again with. I can't. I have to bomb again.
Me too.
Somebody's standing in the wrong spot here.
That's
Yeah,
right.
it's
Pointed
just
up
the
with the
camera.
bomb. I wasn't paying attention.
Let's get sharp.
Stay together here. Stack up. Stack up.
That bomb didn't come up off the edge.
I'm not actually sure where Shar is.
I fell down the hole.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to clear my bomb and then I got hammered.
Just wipe. Just wipe. Don't clear.
To serve the most unnecessary end.
What's up, Zeno?
Hey, man.
Sure goes down here.
Every one of these skeletons is mine except for one.
One of mine's down here somewhere.
You can tell it's the big cowling.
Trail's not here once too.
But who is it I serve?
Oh, I didn't put a soul stone on. I'm fucking bad, guys. I apologize.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Yeah, I guess I screwed up. I had to put a brazier down. Did that get anyone?
No warrior.
Brand new show.
That,
Blood elf in a hole in the ground.
that lip going into this tunnel is irritating.
That makes you fall too far?
Yeah, I'm like strategically approaching
Oh,
it.
okay, well. Oh, that doesn't even do that. I thought that was gonna instant kill me. It doesn't do that much damage.
Alright, so I'm gonna wait till everyone's here, but I'm gonna show how I want orbs to be soaked. Just stand by stairs, please. Alright, so if you're melee soaking the inside trap, you're standing on this lane, you're not going to be getting hit by any orbs except for when an orb that you want to soak comes, you just run here, you stand here, you take it, you go back here. That's all you do. If you're in the range group, you're standing on this lane. If you see an orb coming that you want to take, you just move there. After you take it, you run there. That way no one's accidentally hitting anything. You're not moving towards the boss, away from the boss. You're just moving horizontally. No one's DPSing. And just make sure the hammers are right, and we're good.
And remember, please, fell outside, holy. Or fell inside.
No. Fell's always been outside. Holy's inside.
Wait, which side is inside?
Who's on first?
Inside. I'm very sorry.
Okay.
What's with the inside outside?
And Katie, please last.
We're talking about when you switch sides, Fell goes around the only outside. The Holy runs through the middle.
I'm not there yet.
You're here now.
What lies below is beware.
Fusion.
Know the torment of a soul divided.
Hammer of creation in 3.
Fully stack up.
Connor, you're on the wrong side. I fucked up. I'm still sorry.
Get out, get out, get out.
Hammer of obliteration
Oh no.
in 5.
I'll taunt in a second. I got another fucking bomb. You gotta get that shot. If you can.
Oh, I didn't mean to click on that.
Yeah, I just couldn't have been any good.
I don't know where we're going with the boss either. Oh.
Oh, you want to do this? Stack up, Ellie.
Stack up, Fell.
I'm stuck. I'm stunned. I don't know.
We're going the other
Holy
way.
and Fell are on both on the same side.
Yeah, we're going to the left, Holy.
I'm just not going to take
wrong
any
way.
balls.
Not too close to the boss, guys. Not too close. That's how you get immediate bombs.
We're gonna have to have one group get to the other side or something. Maybe Fell will get over to the left of the boss.
Like, so the Fell's already right on top of the boss. All the orbs are gone.
Okay, infusion.
Where did swap move? Swap.
Holy's on the inside.
Come on, people.
Hammer of creation now. Stack up.
Taunting.
I did taunt, you taunted back.
Oh man.
I think it's getting a little too late for colors.
It's always like that, guys.
Oh my god.
We're okay, we're okay.
Oh crap, I said they're on the wrong side.
Swaps. Swaps.
Fell outside, Holy
Oh, if
inside.
you need to.
Oh, someone's on the wrong side. Katie Rock's like, ah!
Oh, I thought I said I was Phil.
I know it. I know that pain.
I even ran on the Phil side.
You get you guys all a week or.
I have a weak aura.
I just got the same one every time, so it was.
Taunt.
My bomb blew up and didn't pop me up. I don't know why it does that.
Okay.
Chill out, bro.
It's if you run in too early. I don't know when you ran in, so you know, but
Somebody told me to run it immediately, so I need to know what to do.
that's not wrong. That's wrong.
Okay.
Stack. Holy, stack up. Stay together.
Well, remember, not running forward, staying here.
Yo, Diablo-san, what are you doing over there?
I'm logging out apparently.
What do you mean what I'm doing?
You're the only person not stacked on this side, dude.
Alright, let's just wipe.
Come here, light bitches.
Sorry,
I lagged out.
I get it. I just, like I said, I've got the same one every time. It became a habit. We'll never do it again. I was even pissed because I had good procs.
There's a soul stone this time, don't release.
I should have jumped out in the middle. Fuck!
I think it'll res you down there, and we can wait and test it.
Yeah, max res will work.
Hold on, I'm still falling into the eternity.
Okay.
So, I'm like 99.9% sure you have a grace period when you switch your shit.
Yeah, seems
Because
like
I've seen too many people just on top of each other, which is fine, because it makes sense. Because as you spawn 20 bombs, you know, you have to do a spread stack. It may be different in heroic, but at least in normal, there is a grace period. So you literally could just book your ass over there if you're fast enough, and you will cause no bombs.
Yeah, he's right. There is a grace period.
And the dungeon journal it says you have so many seconds to move, basically.
Okay. But yeah, it's like real easy if you're close enough. If you're far out, like they're saying, do it, you know, inside is holy, outside is fell, and try to be in the middle of the lane so we can actually go around you.
I don't know, I'm showing you guys down there is getting, like when my res is casting it, showing the buff on you, but then it just says one is pending.
I just realized that was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're in the hole, you have to release res on each. Okay, and if you get unstable, you have to wait until the debuff has 2 seconds or less to jump in, otherwise you're gonna fall and die. If you jump with less than a second left, you're gonna explode. And the hammers are always light and then fell.
Alright, so I should do some healing this time, so paying attention to mechanics.
Has anybody got an extra flask for Diablo? I don't want to drop another one with 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's on open up with Valerian.
Open up with Valerian.
Open up.
He'll know what it means.
Just go to a separate Discord and open up.
Nothing inside you.
Dude, I can't even find him.
Hey, I'm right here.
He's a big starbird.
I like Starbird. I
Make
never
sure you're
heard
stacking
him
facing
called
bleeds.
Starbirds before.
You're not running forward or away from the boss. And melee and range stacks, they don't really mean anything, but honestly, just if your melee, stay on the inside lane, if your range, stay on the outside lane, please. Alright, we're on Tinks.
Does anybody notice? Does she flip her hammer over depending on which infusion she's doing?
Good luck.
Infusion.
You ready to move?
Oh, there's time.
Oh wait, no, I'm on the correct side.
Perfect. Oh.
Obliteration 10. Stack up. Good job. Watch your feet. Light.
Light, we need to spread out.
No, someone's on the wrong side.
Stay slow. And we're staying right here, right? Right here. No one goes ahead.
Range outside, melee on the inside.
Diablo, come back, dude. You need to be stacked on the group.
We're just doing Fallon. We're just doing Fallon on the light side. It's done fucking up.
Sell collect orbs, that's all we're doing.
People are moving forward.
There you go. Good job, outside. That was good.
Worked it.
Stack, please, light side. You got like 60 out back.
Fusion.
Sorry.
You're good. Hammer of Creation 5. It's the Holy.
Stack up.
Watch your feet fall. Hammer of Oblit 5.
Get out with the bomb. There you go.
Watch your feet, the light. Infusion in 2.
Swap needed.
Hammer of Creation. Good job. Watch your feet, fell.
I'm not 100% sure what we're watching our feet for. I'm being honest.
Good job. Pull back and eat.
You move back into the direction that you're facing.
Face change.
Remember, don't go far. Staying
Range on
right
the outside.
Right here. So stop. Spell. Go right.
Stay inside.
Stop where's the
Range outside. Avoid the bombs.
So these like splash the buffs.
Yep.
Good job, Finn.
Good job.
Make it.
Oh, right when I'm tranking.
Bombs out.
Oh god.
Get ready to move.
Oh shit, oh shit.
Fell on the outside.
Wrong way there.
Watch your feet fall.
No.
Oblit in 5.
My narcissist.
Soaks. Fusion.
Move. Move. Fell on the outside.
Taunt back, Char. Taunt back, Char. Come on, Phil, now. There you go.
Creation. Good job. Split in 10.
Second pop.
Blow back in 10. Alright, don't run too far forward. Make sure you're stacked up.
Light stop. Light stop.
Mirror, come back a bit. Ginger, come back a bit.
Wall of foe, guys. That's a pretty good splash radius, though.
Bitch and Mythic is probably like nothing.
Don't get greedy, please, and cross 2 lanes.
Okay, break it.
Fusion.
Fell on the outside. Fell on the outside.
Diablo, you need to switch sides. On the outside.
Oh no.
No, don't kill the moon. Ow.
Oh,
We
okay.
did it, team.
Well, if it was
So main has tier,
yeah,
correct?
yeah, you definitely keep on dropping. Well,
Let's see what's the other
Hey, Al, do you know if any of
things.
these trinkets are good for Pumpkins?
Make sure you pick up Mystic.
Wolf tier.
Oh, that's right. Is that up there?
That's okay, we got 2 pieces tonight, that's not bad.
Get one. Oh, it's even a moon boss too. It's all.
We'll figure out if it's worth using 2 piece.
where are we?
Yeah, where are we?
I think we're at the top of the elevator, aren't we?
Yeah,
Yes.
now we take the elevator down.
Oh, so yeah, if you die.
Alright, I'm gonna step away really quick.
So if you
from
jump
this
off
back
as the
room.
boss is
And I
dying
think
with
we're
the
doing
bomb,
Falling
they'll
Avatar.
take the bomb off you, then you fall to your death. And then you res at the bottom of the elevator, so you take the elevator back up to get to the darn west side of it.
Oh,
Yeah, there's definitely a
apparently
learning curve on that fight, I think.
the raid is
Yeah,
over.
we found out, I don't know if it's by design, but there's something you can do when you go down in the down phase with the Fallen Avatar. Basically, the
How
tank.
about a Discord here? Probably be all for me tonight. I have to go review boss guides now. Do what updates I can. Just go. Oh, you didn't have any missions to check. Yeah, not sure what else I would do tonight, so I'll probably just call it not a bad Wednesday stream. Got to do new stuff, so it was fun. Let's see. I will be back. What's the date? It's 22nd. I will be back probably just on Saturday again. I don't know if I'll do a Friday stream for the site editing to do. So back on Saturday, like it says in the title, we'll be doing Heroic Tomb Sargeras. Just right off the bat, I don't even think we're finishing normal. So yeah, so we'll be into the difficult stuff with our normal raid core, and hopefully we fly through it. But thank y'all for stopping by for normal tonight, and I will see you on Saturday.